Great to have your company here in Household Helpers on QVC. We all know that we've got lots of jobs around the house that we hate doing. I have to say I probably hate housework more than anybody I know, but it does make your life a little bit easier if you find things that are going to really do the job for you. And we've got a great example of that now from Hoover. And Hoover are actually celebrating their 100th anniversary this year, would you believe? Now, for 6 of the last 100 years, Rianne has been working with Hoover, and it's just great to have you on board. Lovely to see you.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Now, we have got this amazing machine, which is like, it's a first for so many reasons. Tell us a little bit about why this is so revolutionary.
Well, this is actually the largest capacity in a standard size footprint machine. It holds a massive 9 kilograms of clothing. And normally with a machine that large, it wouldn't actually fit within your kitchen surfaces, but this machine does fit within the standard 60 by 60 footprint. So it's amazing the amount of washing you can fit in there. I've actually filled the machine, so if you'd like, I can take it out and show you exactly how much goes in there. And
I'll just give the details ever so quick before we move on and have a look at the capacity. Look at that. 828417, it's the Hoover Vision HD 9 kilogram capacity 1600 spin washing machine with time manager, not 600 and 450, but in fact over a 53 or 4 pound saving there, £549 and 48 pence. Now, important to mention that the P&P there, it's very, very competitive actually, because that includes your installation and delivery, so that is extremely competitive. And included is a 5-year warranty worth £180. And the great thing is here at QVC, we're including that, but if you went elsewhere, you would have to buy that in addition to what you pay for the machine. So it's like we're giving you £180 there. My gosh, has that just come out of this machine?
It has, yes.
That is like 2 washing baskets full of washing.
It is. Well, you can actually see this is the equivalent in towels of what we can fit in our machine, and this is what you would fit into a standard size washing machine, which is typically 5 kg, like the demonstration model we have here.
My gosh, that is amazing, isn't it? It's just got such a great capacity, but I'm sure a lot of people will be thinking, yeah, but I don't always have 9 kilograms of washing.
That would be absolutely fine. The model actually has what's known as a kg mode, and that actually weighs the laundry when you put it in the machine and adjusts the water and electricity consumption as well as the cycle time to suit the amount of clothes you've put in the load. Whether you've put 2 shirts in or 20, it will adjust itself so you get the perfect wash for that amount of clothes. Now,
not only has this got the largest drum on a washing machine today, it's also a first because it's the first one that does a 14-minute cycle. That's a wash cycle from start to finish.
That's a wash cycle from start to finish for only a few items of clothing. So if you've forgotten to put your top in that you're going to wear out that evening, you can put it in and come back to it and dry it, and it'll be ready to go out.
And of course, with the 1600 spin cycle, that means, of course, that it's going to be almost, it'll be close to dry, much closer to dry
yes.
than you would normally have with your washing machine. So you'll be able to wear it even more quickly when going out. Also on this is AAA energy rated. Tell us a bit about the energy efficiency.
The energy efficiency of this machine is actually A+ rated, which is the best you can get. And compared to a typical machine you'd be replacing, you would save 33% electricity, 55% water, and that in turn lowers your carbon footprint by 33% as well, so it's good for the environment.
My gosh, so the first thing I'm thinking, how much did you say there on the electricity?
33%.
33%. Hasn't electricity and all of the utilities just gone up by about 35%? Even me with my rubbish maths, I can work out that this is going to be a fabulous energy saver. Now, when we have a look at this machine, will you talk us through as many of the features as you can?
Yes, sure, no problem. You can see here that we've got the 14-minute wash. Using our time manager function, you can extend that to be a 30-minute wash or 44-minute wash. So if you've got a few more items of clothing, you want them on for a little bit longer, it's perfect for that. This time manager function also works on all the cotton cycles or the synthetic cycles, and they're all preset to the shortest wash time for your convenience, because everybody wants the shortest wash time.
And you can preset it as well, so it will wash the clothes, say in the middle of the night when it's cheapest to run it.
You can use the delay start function to delay it hour by hour up to 23 hours, so you can take advantage of cheaper off-peak electricity in the night, or if you wanted your clothes to be ready when you get home from work so they're not sitting at the bottom of the drum getting creased, you can time it for that.
And they do get quite smelly as well if you don't take them out straight away, so it would be a good idea, rather than washing them before you go to bed, set the timer and have it so it's just finishing as you're getting up, and then you can take them fresh out, as you say.
That's right.
It's such a good idea. Do you know, anything that costs over £200, automatically I go onto the QVC website. If it's something that I'm looking for, I'll see if we've got it here first, because you've got the peace of mind, you've got those 30 days to try it out. And if if you don't get on with it for any reason, that's fine. We will come and actually collect it from you because it's over 4 kilograms. So anything that is over that, we will always come and get from you. Do remember you've got your 5-year parts and labour warranty as well included in this price. And another bonus about this is that if you're wondering, well, what am I going to do with the old washing machine? I have to get someone to come and take that away. You have got the option. We could have added on an extra £10 and said that we will actually take away your old washing machine. What we've done, we've given you the option. If you want Hoover to take away the washing machine that you're getting rid of, we can do that for an additional charge of just around about £10. So it's fantastic that you got that option included as well. Really is great. So we've got the capacity. I'm trying to think of all the different things because this is so feature packed. We've also been asked about the fill type. Does it fill up with cold water or hot water?
It's cold fill. That's, again, an energy-saving thing. So you wouldn't have to heat it up at your boiler, lose the heat as it comes through the pipes, and then maybe it's too hot when you put it in your washing machine. It's got to cool it down anyway. This will come in at the cold temperature and heat it up to the temperature you need. Because a lot of people these days are all washing at lower temperatures in an effort to try and save the environment. So our variable temperature dial, you can always lower the temperature, say, to 30 degrees, or even to the cold inlet temperature of the water pipe.
Now, when you first used this, what did you find was the best thing about it?
I quite like the sports cycle because if you have, say, my Welsh rugby shirt, I've dyed the collar pink many times when in my old machine. But the sports cycle is a very gentle cycle at 30 degrees, but does have a vigorous washing action to make sure it gets rid of any stains brought about by sport and activity. But it doesn't bleed the colours into each other, which is a great benefit.
So it's very, very specific, the things that you can actually do with it. And shall we see that capacity once more? Because look at that pile of clothes here. Wouldn't you think to yourself, that's at least 2 or 3 washers to do? I mean, that's huge, but in fact, all of that can fit in there comfortably. And remember, of course, you're going to be saving, because you've got that as one wash, instead of 3 different washers, you'll save on detergent as well.
Yes.
And then the energy efficiency of this as well, that's fantastic. So we've got our old machine here, and this is the kind of machine I've got, and so many people will have. What would you say, once again, are the main differences? Why should we get rid of that one and invest in this one?
Well, apart from the load size itself, the drum itself is very unique on Hoover. We've got what's known as a 3D dynamic wash system. And when you have a look inside the drum, we have curved paddles and raised chevrons, which push all the laundry into the centre of the machine in a 3D action. And what that does, it gives it a better washing action because the clothes are massaging together as they're washing. And it also stops the clothes from sticking to the outside of the drum during the spin cycle, so the water can run round properly and get drained off quicker.
Oh, that's fabulous. I'm very, very keen on this machine. I really am. I think it's so good, because if you're going to buy something like this anyway, have it delivered to you, get a 5-year warranty included, which would cost you an extra £180 elsewhere. And also the fact that you've got it from QVC, you've got your 30 days to think about it. So it's really, really fantastic. I love it. And Hoover, of course, it's such a great name.
It is.
You know.
We've actually been making washing machines in a factory at South Wales for 60 years now, so we've got a lot of experience in washing machines. And of course, all the developments we've made over the years have all added to these machines. We've got some special functions like our stain blaster button. And what that does, it maintains the wash temperature throughout the cycle and rotates the drum differently during critical stages of the wash cycle to get the best wash performance and tackle really stubborn stains.
Now, one thing I'd like to do is just to do the challenge, because seeing these stacked here, saying, OK, these towels here, that's what you can fit in a full load in this one, and that's what you can fit in the 9 kilograms. So this is your standard. Most people are going to have it 5 kilogram. Shall we have a little challenge?
Yeah, sure.
We'll pop these in, because this is what I've got at home. And I can't believe the difference. You've got nearly double the capacity if you're using the other one. Gosh, yes, it is filling up, you know. Oh, I think I've actually, definitely reached capacity. Wow. And you've managed to fit in nearly double there.
Yes.
Or actually more than double. That's incredible. It's brilliant. Such a great machine. It really is. Fantastic. So 9 kilograms. Imagine if you've got a really large family, it's great to be able to get it all done. Or if you see like 3 loads waiting and you think, oh, I've got to get through that one, and then I've got to do the sheets, then I've got to do the towels.
Yes.
You can get it all done at once.
That's right, yes. We've also got another few good features on this machine. We've got our sensitive care button. And the sensitive care button washes your clothes in a deeper than normal wash level and then gives it 5 extra rinses to remove all the detergent. And it's perfect for people with sensitive skin or babies' clothes, in case they have any skin irritations being so young.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a very good cycle for that. We also have a fast iron button as well.
Fast iron? That's something I've never seen on a washing machine before.
What that does, it varies depending on the fabric type that you've selected during your wash cycle. But for example, if you're on your woolen cycle, it will hold the woolens in water until you're ready to spin them off at the last minute. So they're not sitting at the bottom of the drum getting creased. They're suspended in the water, so they don't get the creases.
So they're not so much ironing to have to do. That's right. Really, really good. Honestly, anything like this, I would always go to QVC for, because then you can try it, you can see it for yourself. And it's an investment, but it's not really an investment until the end of those 30 days and you make your mind up, because you do have that time to try it out. It's just fantastic. So for 14 minutes, you can do a full cycle on 14 minutes. That seems astounding as well.
It will have a full wash, rinse and spin at the 14 minutes. But that, as I said, that's just for a few items of clothing. If you've forgotten the kids' gym clothes before they go to school, you can put them in and then get them out to dry and that'll be ready.
See, that always happens. It's that kind of thing that they just ask you right at the, you know, you just get up in the morning, you're making yourself a coffee, and then the kids say, where's my sports kit? And you say, did you put it in the wash? No, it hasn't got washed then. And then, you know, most of us will have like at least half an hour, maybe 40 minutes before you have to walk out the door with the kids. You've got the time to chuck it in. It comes out really, really well rinsed and really well wrung out as well. So you can sort of get it up and going and on the way out very, very quickly. So £549.48. It is an introductory price. And do remember that price that you're paying with us here at QVC actually includes an extra £180 worth of value. So really, you should be tacking that onto the price, but we're not. We're including it. And that is your 5 years parts and labour warranty. And of course, also the £20 there, the P&P, is actually your delivery and installation. So we're not expecting you to go and get someone else in to come and install it for you or anything. Hoover are actually going to do that for you, so it's all up and running for you before they walk away. And also, if you have got an old machine that you're getting rid of, then Hoover can take that away for an additional charge of just around about £10, which is fantastic. It really is very competitive. Now, this has also got a silent feature, super silent feature.
It is super silent. It actually has a different type of motor on it, which makes it super silent when it's spinning. And at 1600 spin, that's a very fast spin, so you'd want it to be silent. And if you're using the delay start to wash in the middle of the night, it's perfect for that. Brilliant,
especially if you've got, like, a lot of people have very small houses these days and their lounges are like right onto the kitchen, and you might have the washing machine right there and it sounds like an aeroplane taking off. Not with this one, so give it a try, see what you think. I think you'll be impressed. Thanks a lot for joining us today, Rhian. Really good to have you on board.